Today, I'm going to explain about self-love and how to create some powerful intentions to get what you want in your life. So, let's talk about that. Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So today, this is going to be an amazing video about what people call self-love. I call self-esteem or meta-intentions. And it's really important because sometimes it's the missing piece to actually creating what we want. So just before I get started into it, we definitely still have a special on our video coaching. Check out the link in the description below. The promotional pricing is going until April 30th of 2020. So definitely check it out. The coaches are getting some amazing results with people. It's awesome. So if you'd like some help finding your blocks and getting an action plan, then we can definitely help you. So let's talk about self-love. So people call it self-love. Now, I like to call it meta intentions and, it even just confidence and self-esteem, and having, positive self-talk about yourself and about what other people think about you. Okay. So it's not just enough to basically have self-love about yourself. Okay, so I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've never sat in a corner and said, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. I've actually never done it. And I have manifested a lot of things and I can get anything I want in my life. I mean, because it's not so much about me loving myself. I find that it's more about what is my relationship to other things? Do I feel like I deserve those things? Okay. Because saying I love myself doesn't really change if Jerry loves me or not, if I've got a story about Jerry. So basically what I'm saying is you can love yourself, but create other people not to love you. You can not love yourself and create other people to love you. So one isn't dependent on another. However, okay, if you say, I love myself, okay, then what'll end up happening is everyone is you pushed out. So other people will reflect that love back to you as well. Okay. But it's not enough sometimes to create, say money. If you've got a money block, or if you feel like you don't deserve it, it's not enough to create, if you've got an ex saying you love yourself isn't changing the story about whether or not they love you or not. You can also say, I love myself, but nobody else loves me. Then guess what? You'll love yourself and nobody else will love you. Okay. So there is different parts to this. Okay. So that's why I've got an amazing way to do self-love. Okay. So you can do the self-love intentions like I love myself and, and everything to do with you. And I would actually suggest adding in there, intentions like I always get what I want. I'm perfect. Everyone thinks I'm amazing. I have what I want. I deserve to get what I want. Okay. So do those meta intentions about you, because sometimes our block is that we don't feel like we deserve it. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Everything I create, I say, I intend to get da-da-da-da-da because I'm good enough. Okay. I always create that I'm good enough. Okay. Because that will right there detach me from the feeling that I'm not good enough and detach me from my actual manifestation, because I'm no longer feeling like I don't deserve it. Okay. And anything that we want that we don't have now, it almost is almost on this pedestal. So when I say, look at, I deserve to be a billionaire because I'm good enough. I'm going to be a billionaire because I'm good enough. All of a sudden it takes that money off of a pedestal for me. Okay. So that brings me to my next piece of self-love. Okay. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to create your intentions. Okay. You want to do them generally and specific about others. Okay. So what do you want other people generally to think about you? Okay. Well, I intend for everybody to think I'm amazing. I intend for everybody to, be understanding. I intend for everyone to love me unconditionally. I intend for everyone to be supportive of what I want to do. I intend for everybody to think that I do everything in their benefit because I care about them. Okay. Whatever your intentions want to be. Okay. You can use those or you can make up your own. So do a list of what you want other people generally to think about you. Now, if you are manifesting a specific person or you want to recreate somebody, then you want to create specific ones for a specific person. Okay. So let's use the example of Jerry. Okay. So let's go with, okay, I intend for Jerry to love me unconditionally. I intend for Jerry to forgive me and to be understanding. I intend for Jerry to treat me with respect. Okay. Now, the general and specific ones that you do, this is the time that you would create that people respect your boundaries, okay? So I'm going to bring a little bit of boundaries into this because it's about self-love and respecting yourself. So you can respect yourself, but you can create that other people don't respect you, and you can also not respect yourself and create that other people don't respect you as well, or they do respect you even though you don't respect yourself. So what you want to do here is create that, okay, this is my boundary, and I intend that everybody respects it, and you can either, and also do it or do it specifically. This is my boundary, and I intend that Jerry respects it, because I've said this before in videos, you know what, law of attraction isn't about being a doormat, because everyone is you pushed out, you create your reality. So you create whether someone uses you or not, okay? So now the next part of self-love, or having confidence, or taking something off of a pedestal, because that's what we're doing here, is this is what, and detaching, okay, is creating intentions, okay, about the thing you're manifesting, okay, because with, you know, in relation to you, okay, so for instance, I'm good enough to have $1 million. I intend to be a billionaire because I'm good enough, okay, you know, I intend to get that job because I'm good enough, okay. So you want to create, you know, your self-love and these intentions with the thing you're manifesting as well. So important. I always get what I want, you know, in the business world, or, you know, my work always treats me with respect because I'm good enough, you know, whatever you want to create about, you know, the thing. Okay. So, okay, let's recap, because I know that was quite a bit. So the first one was make your self-love intentions, okay? So, you know, I love myself, I'm good enough, I deserve to have what I want, I always get what I want, I can be and do anything I want, life always works out for me, you know, things like that. I like that one. Everything always works out for me. I love that one. And then you want to do your intentions in relation to what you deserve with others generally. So, you know, a list of, you know, everybody supports me, everybody likes me, I'm good enough to have everyone love me, everyone loves me unconditionally, you know, those sorts. And then do your sort of self-love intentions with specific people, you know, so Jerry loves me, Jerry's forgiving, Jerry's understanding, okay? Jerry respects my boundaries, right? Jerry always goes out of his way and does things for me. Jerry worships the ground I walk on. Oh yeah, you know it. Don't you, buddy? It's like, of course you do. And then you want to do the intentions, you know, the self-love intentions with your situations or your objects. So that would be like money, your job you're maybe going for, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I basically, to be honest, treat money, jobs, and like all that the same thing as a specific person, because it really is. I mean, everything is a specific thing, specific person, specific thing, right? So any sort of areas in your life that you're looking to create, say you want to buy a house. Well, say, look, I'm good enough to buy that house. I'm good enough to get that mortgage, right? Good enough to make $1 million, you know, $1 billion. I'm good enough to get that job, you know. I'm good enough to be chosen to be in that school. I'm good enough to get an A on that test, right? So yeah, basically, you know, self-love, I call them meta intentions, you know, they're the core intentions of, you know, creating that you can have what you want. It takes things off of a pedestal, and, you know, it's about lifting yourself up, but you can't just stop with creating them about yourself. You have to create them about everything in your reality, and you do have to create them about yourself as well. But then, like I said, you know what, you can create that, you know, you don't love yourself, but everybody else, and you always get what you want. You can create that, but as long as you don't have the stuff on a pedestal, right? If you have stuff on a pedestal up there, then you have to create that you are good enough to have it. So there's always a little bit of a component in there, but it's not the end all be all, because you still have to create that those people love you as well. Okay? Anyways, yeah, that's my video for today. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.